We'll begin in Texas with the latest five-star running back to emerge from the Lone Star State. That's this week's five-star feature. Jase McClellan is one of the most talented running backs in the nation. The 5'10", 200-pounder is committed to the Oklahoma Sooners, and he's been running over Texas opponents since his freshman year. He really exploded onto the scene in the 2016 Texas State playoffs. Jase had several big performances in Aledo High School's 6-game playoff run, capped off with an MVP performance in the state championship game.
You know, you never know about a young kid like that and how they will handle it, but he did a great job. It was never too big for him.
I was the only running back that needed me to step up and start, and I just came out there and did my job and played my best. It was a great experience my freshman year. I had a lot of great players to play with, the seniors that graduated, and it showed me the ways out here on the field. He's
always competed, I would say, at a level a little higher than his age, no matter where he was or what he was doing. And he's physically advanced for a 15-year-old kid for sure. And, you know, he's just got to stay hungry. You know, that's the key. Had a great attitude. He's a super young man and sure easy and fun to coach.
Jase's breakout performance caused some Aledo fans to compare him to one of the best running backs in the history of Texas high school football. Jonathan Gray played at Aledo from 2008 to 2011. Fans nationwide may not remember him because a series of Achilles injuries prevented him from ever getting to the pros, but Gray's high school career was unforgettable for fans in Texas. He had more than 10,000 career rushing yards, won 3 state championships, and scored a national record 205 career touchdowns. Gray now works as a personal trainer, and he loves watching McClellan play.
You know, he's way bigger than I was, and he's a little bit more stronger than I was in high school. He's 215 pounds, legs as big as tree trunks. When he gets the ball and you see 5 guys try to tackle him, he's just bouncing off tackles. He's like, man, that's a work of art. If he can continue to grow on that and hone into his skills and work on his craft, Jase will be at this spot. He'll be in the pros.
Jase has worked out with Gray several times over the past few years. While he has great admiration for Gray's career, Jase shrugs off the comparisons and just tries to be the best he can.
It's an honor to be compared to Jonathan Gray, a great player like that. I'll just take it in and make myself better.
I didn't even have to talk to him about that. You know, listening to him and seeing where his state of mind is, he's not even worried about that. He doesn't get bothered, oh, they're comparing me to Jonathan. Jase knows he's his own guy, and he knows that I'm my own guy. So he does a great job with tuning that stuff out and just playing ball and just being him.
Quite a bit has happened since Jase's breakout freshman year. Last season, he helped Aledo win another state championship, a state record-tying 8th title, and he was once again named the game's offensive MVP.
It feels great just to bring the state championship back to the city and just get the redemption we needed from last year, and just we're chasing another one next year.
What's particularly amazing about Aledo's 8 championships is that they've all come in the past 21 years. Steve Wood, who was the head coach for the last 3 titles, stepped down to become the school's athletic director last spring, and Tim Buchanan, who won the first 5 championships, is now back as the head coach.
Backhand's ready.
You know, it feels the same around here. You know, he's been around a long time, and it's just great. Last year, played the coach that started all this.
Buchanan worked as the school's athletic director during his coaching hiatus, so he's been able to follow Jase closely since that memorable 2016 season. What impresses Buchanan now about his star senior is how he's embraced the responsibility of leading his team.
Jase's attitude has changed. You know, Jase has started working harder in off season, and he's working harder on the football field. He's trying to become a leader. That's the biggest change in Jase, where before he was just the running back. Now he's trying to be a leader on this football team, and that's what's going to make a difference in this team if you have kids like Jase leading it.
Now the goal for Jase and the Bearcats? To own the state record all to themselves and bring home title number 9.
It would be unbelievable to do something like that. I mean, I would have never thought 26 years ago when I walked in this place we would win 1 state championship, much less 8. And if we were lucky enough, and it takes a lot of luck, don't get me wrong, good football players and luck, but to win 9 state championships would be, I mean, nobody's ever done that in Texas. So you know what that would bring to this community.
It's really important, you know, the community supports us well, so we pay them with the state championships.